Howdy folks, welcome back to the channel. It's good to see everybody. We are going to do something super cool that I never in a million years would have thought would have been possible, but yet again, my buddy Ryan Fowler from Ryan Fowler's Guitar Experience, a local guitar shop here in Towson, Maryland, let me borrow the Boss Tone Bender 2W. So, if you're in the know on these things, there was a very limited quantity of them sold. Ryan has a couple of them, and I just happened to be dropping off. If you saw the video last week I did on the Silver Sky versus this guitar, I was dropping off the Silver Sky, and he was like, "Hey dude, you want to take this thing home and demo it?" And I was like, yeah. So basically, I want to just kind of first impressions. I have not turned it on. I'm just going to turn it on. Actually, I just set the level so I could just make sure I wasn't peaking. That's all I did. I didn't really play. I just got a level on one note and just had it set and forget it for the rest of the time. Hopefully we won't peak. We'll see what happens. So anyway, let's just kind of twist some knobs. You know, the cool thing about this is it has this like 7 volt versus 12 volt, which is kind of like the starving battery type of a thing. So we'll see what that does. Apparently, if you're in 7 volts and the amp's breaking up a little bit more, it can be more chaotic. So I'll see if I can juice up the gain on the 2-rock all the way, and then we'll see what it does at the end. So, but all right, here's the there's the Strat through the 2-rock. Here is the Tone Bender. Let's put it on the bridge pickup. So. Listen to how punchy and like the overtones of this. Dude, that is gnarly. Okay, cool. So let's just go through the different pickups. I want to see how well it does in each position on the Strat. Nothing beats a Strat on the bridge pickup with some dirty, gnarly fuzz. Nothing beats it, man. Nothing. All right, let's crank this the fuzz up. Let's go all the way down and then all the way back up. right. So what's interesting is I didn't hear, like, it's not like from 0 to 100. Like 0 is like super chill and doesn't break up at all, and it's kind of mellow, and then you crank it all the way up and it's like out of control. It's very subtle as you roll the fuzz up. I'm gonna hit one note and just tweak it. Cool. So from what I can tell, like right around like between 1 and 2 o'clock, that's when it really kind of takes flight. So yeah, it's interesting. I mean, it's like, I mean, it's a tone bender. It's supposed to be gnarly and fuzzy and supposed to get pretty harmonically interesting. So I don't know. I mean, let's mess with the battery thing, see what that does. But let's keep the fuzz. I kind of liked it right around here. All right, we're on the 7-volt mode right now for the battery. I'm going to switch it from that to the 12. So here's the 7 again. Okay, right off the bat, when you switch that battery to the 12 volt from the 7, it definitely is bigger. So a like stronger battery is kind of like a cleaner signal. It feels like it is more present in the room when you switch back and forth. So let me just do that again. Start on 7. Man, stoner rock heaven. That's what that is. All right, let's leave it on 12. I'm gonna back the fuzz all the way off. And since we were on the 7-volt version of that battery switch when I first did the fuzz knob, let's try it on the 12 to see how different it is. Man, it's a little bit different. When you're on the 12 volt and you roll that up, it feels like it already starts big from like ground zero. And as you roll that sucker up, man, it gets big. All right, cool. So now that we did that, let's put it back on the 7. Back this off just a little bit. I'm gonna turn up the gain all the way on the 2 rock. I'm gonna back the master off a little bit. Two-Rock is not a high gain amp. The studio signature is very clean. So I don't know how much this is gonna affect this, but let's try it for the heck of it. So we're pushing it pretty hard. Friggin' dope. I mean, what else could you want out of a Fuzz? Super reliable. I mean, obviously Boss pedals are made like tanks. I really kind of like what's happening with Boss right now. There's like a whole resurgence. I mean, I am of the generation that when I came up playing guitar, all that we really had available to us in terms of pedals were Boss. Ibanez had those tank looking pedal things, which I can't remember what that series is called. There wasn't much out there. There was no real boutique market as far as like the super early 90s. And if there was, the internet wasn't around, so I had no freaking clue what was going on as a young guitarist. But had this thing been around in 1993 or 4, whenever I was really getting into the instrument and I understood what Fuzz was, holy shnikes. Holy smokes, as we say here in this house. That thing is cool. They're going for crazy money right now, like ridiculous. I think when they came out, it was like $350 or something like that to buy them, and people are selling them on Reverb for like $1,000. I don't know. I would not pay $1,000 for this. There's plenty of awesome Fuzzes. Mythos makes them. My buddy Max from Zero Amplification makes a killer tone bender that I think you guys have probably seen me play on Instagram or here. But if you find one and somebody's willing to let go of it for retail or whatever or less, grab it. It's cool. It's real cool. All right, guys, take care of yourself. Take care of each other. I'll see you next time.